First of all, what is a Java? Who is invented the Java? The history of Java. Now we'll discuss. Okay, na? In USA, there was a company called Sun Microsystems. Okay, na? Java in USA. USA stands for United States of America. In USA, there was a company called Sun Microsystems. What is the company name, sir? Sun Microsystems. Sun Microsystems. Okay, na? In USA, there was a company called Sun Microsystems. In Sun Microsystems, they were selling the computer components and software. Sir, what they were selling? Computer components and softwares. In USA, there was a company called Sun Microsystems. That Sun Microsystems people, they were selling the computer components and softwares. Okay, now once they got one project, that Sun Microsystem people, they got one project. That project name is a set-top box. Okay, now what is the project name? Set-top box project. Once they were working on that project called set-top box. Okay, now once they were working on that set-top box project, they faced so many issues. Okay, now once they were working on that project called set-top box, they faced so many issues. The major issue was code reusability, sir. What is the major issue? Code reusability. Here, code reusability is nothing but writing the same piece of code multiple times. For example, here I am developing one application. Okay, now here I am developing one web page. In that web page, if you want to create any web page, how many pages it will be done? At least nearly 2000 or some 5000 lines of code will be there. Okay, now in that code reusability is nothing but writing the same piece of code multiple times. Okay, now code reusability is nothing but writing same piece of code multiple times. Okay, now in that set-top box project, they faced one issue called code reusability. Code reusability is nothing but, tell me, sir, what is the code reusability? Writing the same piece of code multiple times. To overcome that, the problem, they decided to develop one new programming language. Okay, now that Sun Microsystems people decided. Okay, now in that set-top box project, here we got a lot of issues. Okay, now so that's why here they decided to develop one new programming language. So for that they formed a one team, sir. Okay, now so for that they formed a one team. That team name is Green Team. What is the team name, sir? Green Team. Okay, now they decided to develop one new programming language. For that they formed one new team. The team name is a Green Team. In that Green Team, the people was James Gosling, Patrick, Mike. So like that people is there. Okay, now the head of Green Team was James Gosling. Who is the head of Green Team? James Gosling. So that's why the Java programming language is there now. So we are saying the father of Java was James Gosling. Okay, now the father of Java was James Gosling. First of all, what we have done, sir? Now tell me again. In USA, there was a company called Sun Microsystems. That Sun Microsystems people, they were selling the computer components and the softwares. Once they got a one project. What is the project name? Set-top box project. Okay, now they got a one project called set-top box project. In that set-top box project, they faced so many issues. The major issue was code reusability. To overcome that code reusability problem, they decided to develop new programming language. So for that, they formed a one team. What is the team name? Green Team. And who is the head of the Green Team? James Gosling. They decided to develop a new programming language. The programming language, so the team name is a Green Team, sir. Okay, now that Green Team people, they developed one new programming language. In the year of 1991, they developed one new programming language and named as Vogue, sir. Okay, now what is the programming language name? Named as Vogue. Vogue is nothing but one tree name. Okay, now and they sent this programming language for license. Okay, now but the license was rejected by naming only. Okay, now this name Oak was not good, so that's why they rejected license. So again they renamed as again they came and they renamed as green is nothing but their team name only, sir. Okay na, they put the programming language name as green. Okay na, so now what is the programming language name? Green. Again they sent it for license. Again the license was rejected. So again after that, in that Indonesia, okay na, Indonesia is a one island. You know what is the island? What is the island, sir? Three sides water, four sides water, I think. Okay na, so that is the Indonesia. In that Indonesia island, they were drinking in coffee in one coffee shop name is a Java Coffee Bean. The coffee shop name is Java Coffee Bean. They inspired the coffee shop name is Java Coffee Bean, so they keep the programming language name also Java. Okay na, so finally what is the programming language name, sir? Java. Okay na, so they sent it for license issue. Okay na, they sent it for license also successfully. Okay na, successful. So what is the programming language name totally? Java. In the year of 1995, Java was officially released, sir. Java was officially released with the name of JDK. Okay na, 1995 Java was officially released with the name of JDK. Okay na, clear? But this is not a stable version. After that, in the year of 1996, the stable version of Java released, sir. Okay na, father of Java was James Gosling. Next after that, in USA there was a company called Sun Microsystems. They were selling the computer components and software. Okay na, computer components and software. While once they got a one project. What's the project name? Set-top box. In that set-top box project, they faced so many issues. What is the major issue? Code reusability. Code reusability is nothing but writing the same piece of code multiple times. Okay na, so for that they decided to develop new programming language. For that they formed a one team called Green Team, and they developed one programming language in the year of 1991 and named as Oak. Oak is nothing but tree name. After that, some license issue, they renamed as Green. And because of Java Coffee Bean Island situated in Indonesia, again they renamed as Java. Okay now, after that, in the year of 1995, Java was officially released with the name of JDK, but this is not a stable version. In the year of 1996, they released a stable version of Java.